Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that's watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. So, this video will be for Aries, and it will be to cap off the end of the month of August, you guys. So make sure in this video you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Without further ado, let's get into your reading, you guys. So, the energy here for you guys. Wait, before I even get into your energy, I want to say make sure you guys check out Aquarius. For some reason, when I was supposed to do the Aquarius intro, I did Aries. So, in that video, it may be some information in there for you. Okay, Aries? But let's get into your energy here. I feel like this energy is about you taking care of yourself. For some reason, like, you are starting to come into the knowledge that you are a spiritual being, but you're not understanding that when you bring in energies, your body have to be like energized and balanced out. And for some of you, I feel like you're going through a period where you could be getting sick. You know, you could be feeling more dehydrated, feeling like you need to sleep more. But that's only because energies and downloads are coming in from the divine. You're becoming more spiritually awakened. And for the things that you want and desire, I feel like for some of you, you're at this point where you want it so bad that you'll do anything to get it. But the divine is trying to tell you, hold on, there are some things that has to work out first. Yeah, so let's get into your cards, you guys. So you have here healthcare change, heavenly sign, and new exercise program. Okay? So I feel like going into these three cards, it's more of you needing to get more active. Bring in the energy that you desire. I feel like for some of you, you need to get out in nature. Like before I even started recording you guys' video, like I was just sneezing up a storm. So it's like, normally when I sneeze, that means I'm out like by grass because I have allergies. So that reminded me for your reading to tell you guys, like, get out into nature, feel nature, become one with earth. And I feel like with these health changes, like, you need to watch what you're putting into your body because that's blocking your messages. That's blocking, you know, your spiritual growth. It's kind of like it's keeping you in a 3D mindset instead of taking you to a higher spiritual mindset here. And I feel like when it goes into the exercise part here is part of cleansing your body. So it doesn't necessarily mean like you have to go into a whole extensive routine. It just means that you can start little by little, or you can walk more. I definitely feel like drinking water for someone is definitely here because at this moment, like, my mouth is really dry and I drink a lot of water, you guys. So that's definitely here for someone. I just feel like you're neglecting your body. If it's not you, you know, don't take it. But it could be you eating a lot of fast food here. It could be the salt intake is really like depleting your water supply source in your body. And it's a heavenly sign. They're telling you, like, look, hey, ring-a-ling-ling, right? It's like they're telling you, you know, pay attention to the signs that you're seeing. If you're getting headaches, that could mean that, you know, your salt level is up too high in your body. So just pay attention because I see someone constantly just like eating but not really balancing out with fruits and vegetables and drinking a lot of water, because ultimately that helps purify your body. So okay, I don't feel like it's like a super concern, but if you know that that's a super concern for you, make sure you pay attention to that. So you have here leaving, you guys. So leaving, to me, and I've been talking about this in all the other readings, is leaving the past behind, coming into a new mindset. Also, leaving could be moving for some of you. But I feel like this leaving is actually looking at the world in a different way for some reason. Like, I just see right now, I can literally give y'all the picture that I see. I see a globe and I see like a child saying, ooh, ah, like it's something new here. And I feel like that's what it is for you. It's like you're leaving the old mindset that you can't do anything. But now you know that everything is possible. And with that being said, you could be leaving toxic situations. You could be leaving people behind. Or you could be leaving away from either a job for some of you. But whatever this leaving is for you, we'll get into it more. Hopefully it comes out more with your tarot reading. But I feel like leaving is part of this kind of like I'm coming out. It's part of you being you. Because somewhere in here I feel like it's a false face that you've been putting on and it hasn't really been you. So, going into your next card, I'm going to leave this right here for a second because I want to tie this into here. You have religion and spirituality. So, with the leaving being here next to this card, it's giving me the energy of you try to realize like where you belong. I feel like you already know, but there's a side of you that's like, I need more meaning. Like, I need to have more answers here. And you're gonna get that. You just need to go more spiritually in depth with it, as if it's like reading on the internet or, you know, reading books, doing research. But I feel like part of this leaving is leaving the fact that you haven't been you. That it's like kind of discovering that you've always been a spiritual being and certain things have been blocking you from feeling this energy. So you're leaving those behind. It could be codependency issues where it's drugs, alcohol, overeating, just, you know, not really paying attention to your intuition. You know, when you feel something, you just like block it out and you've been moving on your own thoughts. So I feel like this is like leaving that mindset. A lot here has to do with your mindset. And, you know, if it doesn't pertain to you, make sure you take what resonates. But if not, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like all over the place. But I'm pretty sure, just like every other video, is going to resonate for someone. So, you know, that was the message with that. So we have here join in. It's a lot of things that you've been sheltering yourself off and not participating in. Things that you actually love and care for and want to do. And I feel like the join in is working collectively with someone or a team. And I feel like the reason why it held you back is because for some reason, somewhere you shy down when it comes to either expressing yourself or putting your knowledge out there. It's like you shy down a little bit. Like you say a little, but you don't say it all. And this is part of that heavenly sign. Like the divine is giving you a platform to do that. So, you know, partake in doing that. The joining in is a major part of your spiritual growth, your spiritual path. And I feel like for some of you, you've known this for years, but you never really embarked upon that journey. And now it's actually coming together. Either it could be with a partner, but I just feel like it's coming together and realizing that you can't do everything alone. Some things are okay to do alone, but not everything, okay? So it's kind of like relying on someone else here. Not just yourself, but also being able to put out your wisdom. So we have 3 cards next. You have Be True to You. You have Gracefully Aging, Realizations, and Epiphanies, okay? So this ties back into the first card, you guys. So this gracefully aging, a part of that exercise program, like, we're not getting any younger. Unless you got the Benjamin Button, then you do you, boo-boo. But this is like you're getting older. And for some of you, I feel like you have younger children or you just want children in general. And it's, you know, it's telling you, okay, if you want to be able to play around with your children like you want to without either being out of breath or, you know, feeling like you're not fit, then accept that you're gracefully aging and accept that you can't do everything. But not only is it that, it's get more involved. And join in could be joining in with children as well, your children, or it could be, you know, family children, you know. Because I feel like for some reason your spiritual path has to do with children. It could be you and your partner. Both of your spiritual paths have to do with children, but I do feel like it's you having to, you know, do with children. This situation is calling for you to be your true self. Like, the energy with being your true self is recognizing who you are and expressing that freely without worrying about judgment coming towards you, without worrying about who gonna say what, when, where, and why. It doesn't matter. As long as you're true to you, you can honestly find out where you want to be at in life. And you don't have to hold back. I feel like for some of you, you've been holding back so long that when you're able to be yourself, you really don't know how to be yourself. And that's okay, because now you're working through those moments of, I want to go for it, but I don't. But it's kind of like you put up a safety mechanism to stop yourself when you see things getting good. It's kind of like self-sabotaging here. And it's like, be your true self, no matter if people like it or not. Just be you. Don't worry about naysayers. And gracefully aging, I feel like that's part of thinking of the long run, thinking of where you want to be in your life long term. Don't think short term, think long term. You know, you can make plans, but it's necessarily not going to work out the way you think they're going to work out. But it's ultimately looking at where you're at and understanding why you had to go through what you had to go through to get to here, because it was all for a reason. And that's where the realizations and epiphanies come from, where you could have been like, oh, that's deja vu in my life, but it's actually, you know, was the epiphanies that were coming in for you to take you on your path. And we all know, if you know, if you're not really going in the right direction, what the divine gonna do? They're gonna redirect you. So it's like, not to say mess up on purpose, no. But what I'm saying here is, with this realization and epiphanies, this is you going towards what you want and desire. You realizing that whatever you're trying to go towards, it was always meant to be a part of your life, no matter what. And it's, you know, those epiphanies is like, I can see the future in whatever I'm thinking of. I can see long-term goals. Like, the energy is not from what the past was. And I feel like for some of you, that's what kind of got you shooken up a little bit. Like, it's too good to be true. Okay? So, you have here, take the next step now. And on the time, it is 11:10, you guys. That is a synchro, okay? You have here memories, and you have here get some rest, okay? So again, going back to all the energies that's flowing through your body, all these retrogrades, full moons, you know, all these changes, these energy changes around you, is telling you to get some rest. Make sure you are replenishing your body, because that's like, I don't know, it's just like a really big thing here for you guys. It's like, pay attention to your body, nurture your body, feed your body, okay? But taking the next step now is move forward to create new memories. Stop dwelling on the past. Stop dwelling on things that didn't serve you well. If you cut those things out, then cut them out and push them away. It is 11:11, you guys. So it's the energy of, I feel like for some reason with this memories is bringing me back to the realization and epiphanies. You've known someone from the past that's coming back into your life, or you're going towards them. And with this person, I feel like you can rest, you can be whole, you can just let your hair down. You know, it's like, even if you ain't got hair, it's like, okay, let your eyebrows down. I don't know, y'all, but the energy here is whatever situation you're walking towards, you're comfortable. But not comfortable to the fact that it's going to be a daily routine. You're comfortable to the fact of being yourself in this situation. It could be a job, taking the next step, going into a leadership role, and creating new memories. But also at the same time, it's knowing how far to push yourself to where you can get some rest. Knowing how far, instead of extending yourself all the way out and being, I guess, I was going to say energyless, but that is not a word. Instead of being without energy, okay, you know now how far to go to where you say, okay, that's enough for today. Because tomorrow is going to be an even better day, and I can push on even further tomorrow, okay? So let's get into you guys' reading. I kid you not, I feel like somebody just got up and got some water, cause or is thinking about some water, because my throat feels super hydrated right now. Okay. I already shuffled, but for some reason I just had, I don't know. So the first card out here is the Judgment with the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. Whoa, okay. The Two of Cups. Wow. The Magician. Okay, we're going to grab this last one and I'm going to leave it. The Ace of Swords. No, I'm not. Okay, y'all. Okay, we're not about to have all these cards today. Everybody didn't get this. But, you know, the message is the message, so I'm not complaining. Y'all got to have all these cards. Y'all got to have all these cards. The Four of Pentacles. So let's read this, right? You have here the Judgment. This is a second chance at what you desire. And I feel like when it comes to the second chance, with the Hierophant being here, this calls for higher commitment. Like I said, if this is a job and you're interested in a job and, you know, you have all the credentials to do what you got to do, or even if you don't, it's having the faith, but it's higher commitment coming in. Now, we can look at this another way, because Cups are on the board, and you guys know what Cups, that is of emotions, okay? So for some of you, I feel like you want a second chance with higher commitment, making things solid, and you are the Knight of Cups. You want to bring things forward to twin flame or soulmate, however you see it. It's a spiritual connection. It's a soul connection here. The Two of Cups. This is something that, with the Magician here, you've manifested, but I feel like this person has manifested this as well. This is something that is destined, okay? This is part of your destiny to go along your journey. But, Buttercups, you have here the Ace of Swords. There needs to be clarity and communication. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups, this is you coming forward with that. As well as whoever you're going towards, this person wants to have that too. So if it's a job, this is a boss speaking to you about a new beginning. Okay? But this is, I feel like when it comes to a situation here, even though I feel like you guys have like the poker face on, it's just, Hmm. It's like, okay, we only gonna tell you what we want to say. Like, the energy right now is just like, uh-huh. And what else do you know? Okay, what else do you know? And it's like, oh, okay, excuse me, I'm sorry. But we have here the Four of Pentacles. Whatever you've been thinking about, whatever you've been fantasizing about, you've been holding on to it tight. You know, it could have been where you were shut off to communication. You could be in separation because swords is that cut here, okay? But it's also, I feel like for some of you, you've been in your mental space a lot. And it's made you feel, it made you feel some type of way, okay? And that's the best way to say it. Like, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like somebody just don't want me to say how it really made you feel because I feel like that's part of you being vulnerable. That's part of you letting your guard down. With this and it's like, to be honest with you guys, with this person is the only person you've completely ever in your life let your guard down towards. And you got to be honest with yourself about that. I feel like that's why it's the card "Be True to You" is here, because to be honest, you never opened up like this before. You never wanted something this bad. You never wanted a second chance because you feel like, for some of you, you feel like you screwed the pooch. You messed up. And that's okay to mess up, because you got to understand, with twin flames and soulmates, 9 times out of 10, you or the other person knows about the spirituality connection. And for some of you, I feel like you're coming into learning about it. And I feel as though you quite don't know the whole journey, but this was ultimately a part of the journey. For some of you, it's been separation, coming back together, separation, coming back together, separation, coming back together. That's a part of this journey. And it was meant to happen so you could get yourself together, and that person that you're ultimately trying to go towards get their self together. Now, if you've been in a committed relationship here, this is taking things to a next level. This is honestly really making a stable offer. Sometimes the Knight of Cups can be an offer that's not realistic. So if that is something that you're dealing with, your offer not being realistic, then think about it again. Like, not to say think it over again. No, it's just saying, look at the reality of things. Anything can happen. And coming out the gate, going towards what you want, make sure it doesn't take you back into making a step back or having a setback, okay? Because sometimes we can bite off more than we can chew. And that's okay. If that's okay, if you're just coming forward to say, you know, let's take it slow, little by little, okay? Because for you, I feel like this is something new. It's kind of, the energy here is like a newborn baby. Okay, and if this is a job, that's the same thing. It's going through training and taking things slowly, but ultimately, this is your destiny. This is what you manifested, especially with the dove being at the bottom. Okay, so the next card you have here is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is giving one's all emotionally, not holding back, pouring it all out. Oh, wait, you guys, with this being over the Judgment and the Hierophant, this is a divinely guided gift to you. And you may have felt like when this came in towards you that this is impossible. I just feel like I keep hearing, this is impossible. This can't be true. No. Like, I just keep constantly hearing that. But again, you come back into the Temperance, balancing out here. This situation, for some reason, I feel like it balances you out. It takes you out of your mental space as much. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like this Temperance is part of justice here. But it's not the Justice card. I feel like somewhere you felt like you've done something wrong. But again, it's acknowledging that this is part of your journey. Or maybe you don't know that. You have here the Wheel of Fortune. Things are starting to turn in your favor, spin in your favor. I feel like when it comes to this situation, it's like you're waiting on the go ahead for some reason. It's like you feel stuck, you feel stagnant, you have your cup completely filled. It's something else that has to go in your cup. That's why the patience is here. And as soon as that task is complete, that's when you're able to go into the Wheel of Fortune where things start to turn in your favor. You have the Three of Cups. Celebration here. Coming together. A reunion. Ooh. The Queen of Wands. Okay. With the Ten of Wands. See? So, and these cards, even though I say, you know, queens and all that, you know, and it's females on the picture, it does not have to be a feminine person. It can be a male embodying that. It's just energy, and that's just how I'm reading the cards. But this Queen of Wands is someone who's passionate about you. And I feel like you're passionate about them too. But not only is it that, I feel like this is you as well. This is you transmuting into the Queen of Wands, taking this loving approach to the situation. I feel like for some of you, you have to let the ego go. But when you take this approach towards this situation, it brings in the Ten of Wands. And we know after the completion, it's a new beginning. A complete new beginning. So things may be rocky at first. I feel like for some of you, you're afraid of conflict here. You're afraid of coming through in this conflict. And I don't feel like it's conflict. I just feel like that's something that's happened in your past, and you can achieve the unknown. The unknown card. This is the card of this deck, you guys. So again, I feel like once you bring forth your passion, your energy here, how you feel, that's when the Ten of Wands come. Where it's like you laying down your burden. You laying down the fact that you weren't completely you. You weren't completely honest in this situation. You have here the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles with, okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Whoa, okay. Y'all talking a lot. That's good. That's good. That means you're coming out your shell. Communication is here. Taking action is here. The Knight of Swords being here, well, Knight of Swords, that is, you're yielding the sword of truth with you. I feel like, again, it's like this contemplation of, what do I say? How do I say it? You're coming forward with information, or someone's coming towards you with information, but I feel like it's more of you and not the other person, because the Seven of Pentacles is here is, you've been waiting to do this for a long time. This energy is you, the Seven of Pentacles. And to have the Knight of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming here for you. I feel like you feel like things are moving slow, but you don't realize that slow and steady wins the race. You don't always have to move fast. And for you being a fire sign, that's something that kind of ticks you off, that it's not moving rapidly. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles were of things needing to be set in place first. Healing needed to be happened. Oh, okay. All right. We have here the Six of Cups with the Devil. Bringing out your inner child, okay, to a connection. The Devil, I don't feel like it's a bad thing here right now, okay? Normally the Devil, we say a few things here, but I feel like you're addicted to something or someone in a good way, in a loving way. But with the Six of Cups, you want this reunion. You want things to happen. You want things to... okay. You want this reunion with the Queen of Pentacles. Because you feel as though you walked away from a situation that weren't completely done. Like, you're not done with it. Now, on the other hand of things, you guys, the Six of Cups with the Devil, this is that sexual frustration with someone from the past. Again, it's the energy of feeling as though things are not completely done with the person. That's this Queen of Pentacles. This person knows how to get it. They're a go-getter. And I feel like for you at first, to be honest with you, you were intimidated by that. Because you never come across something like that. Some of you may feel as though you've broken this Queen of Pentacles heart. You have the Three of Swords here. Okay. We got some heavy energy now. It's not that, that light energy here. And I feel like because it is of self-growth, some of you may not understand why this had to happen. And it goes back to that again. With this Three of Swords, yes, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be mended when you make the communication. With the Three of Swords being here, I feel as though you feel like you left a bad taste in people's mouth about you. If that makes sense. You have here the Five of Cups. You're looking at the past still. You're looking at things that has happened that you can't go back and fix. It already happened. But the only thing you can do is move forward. But before you move forward, you have the Seven of Wands. Even though you want to move forward, you're on a defense about things. Because it's kind of like I said, it's that conflict energy. Like, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to really step into the situation like that. But with the next two cards being here. Okay. All right. With the next four cards, okay, being here. It's you needing to understand, with the Hangman being here and the Queen of Pentacles, that whoever you're going towards, that's not their energy. And you know that. You know, if you really deeply look down, that's not their energy. And to be honest with you, this person thrives through anything and everything. And you know that too. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, it's like, this person is nurturing. This person... I feel like this person prays for you to do better and get better, even if it doesn't mean in this connection. But it's not saying that it won't be. It's just saying that, with the Star card here, have faith, have hope. Because your wish is coming true. Again, this is your destiny. I feel like for some of you, you're wavering back and forth between, is this for me? Is it not? And then I feel like it's times that you say, I'm a fool if I let this go. I need to make an offer. The Ace of Pentacles. I need to come forward. I need to express what's going on with me, with this situation. Because the energy is here, it's like, I never want to let you go. You have here the Fool card. You're going to take a leap of faith in the situation. I feel like a lot of you just need to believe in yourself here. You need to, let the guard down and just really believe. Because even if it is a no, how do you know without trying? Okay, so we have counterparts. The King of Cups is here. Even though I feel like this situation has had you in a state of contemplation, in the mind of, again, it's too good to be true. But I feel like to get deeper into it, it's the energy of, how do I know this is not like the past, like the rest? By taking a leap of faith. You won't know until you take that leap of faith. Come forward in your King of Cup energy. Even though the King of Cups, we all know the King of Cups is always stone face. The King of Cups don't, that poker face is strong, honey. But the heart of the King of Cups is beautiful. It's like a flower. Or, no, it's like an onion. You have to peel back the layers. And I feel like this person has done that with you. And that's why this person comes up as the Queen of Cups. So it's a lot of fire energy here, a lot of water energy, earth, and you got swords, so that's air. But I feel like when it comes to the situation, balance yourself. Open up. Release. You have here the Ace of Wands. This new beginning, taking action. Okay? It could be wanting to sign. And with the Hierophant being in the beginning, wanting to sign some papers. It's like, I feel like it's cutting free with the Ace of Swords up there, cutting free of all those old ties that you were connected to come forward to this situation. Because this ultimately is where you want to be at. Let's see if a few more cards want to come out. I just feel like you guys are looking at it too logically. Go with your heart. Release it. So definitely could be in separation from this person. The Queen of Swords. Okay. So that, again, that's the energy of, we have the King of Pentacles. Counterpart still here, King and Queen. But we have here the Queen of Swords, okay? You feel like once you come forward to this person's going to be cut off and shut off. This person already came up as the Queen of Cups. This person, if they are cut off and shut off, or if they are like, if they don't get right back into things how they used to be, it's only because their guard is up. They're trying to make sure you're not here to play a game. And I feel like with you being the King of Pentacles, you're very hardworking. Like, you want to put this time in. Okay? You have to. You have to do it. This is not something that's on a silver platter for you. You have to work for what you want. Anything that's easy receiving is not worth having. That's how I look at it. You have here the Nine of Pentacles. So you're looking at this person in their pre-Empress energy. Or this could be you in your pre-Emperor energy until things completely come together, and then you both turn into the the Emperor and the Empress. But I feel like you're just on the outside watching things happen. It's okay, y'all. Check it out. Because under the deck, the energy here is still waiting. And y'all card came out. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I swore I talked about this, you guys. So there's a decision you need to make. Whether you're going to move forward, or that's the Chariot. Two of Swords, the Chariot, or the Seven of Swords, or you're going to keep sabotaging yourself and being unhappy and not going after what you want, okay? Because you have here the Eight of Cups. And I feel like the Eight of Cups is you. Walking away from this fear, walking away from not having... You're still a little nervous that this person won't accept your Four of Cups, your offer. But I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, it balances things out. So come forward in your Emperor energy. This is your card, Aries. Come forward in your Emperor energy. Look at him. He has the light within him. The ball is right there. He's able to master how to levitate that dang ball like ain't no other. And that's you. For what? The Lovers? Oh, a soulmate connection here. We had the Two of Cups, Twin Flame, the Lovers, the soulmate, the sacred union. Okay? It's not a secret, it's a sacred. But we go back, right? To the Eight of Swords. Leaving someone in the dark, leaving someone blind, leading yourself in the dark as well. You can get out of whatever you're going through. Her hands are free. Like, she can pull those ribbons, honey. And that's what I'm saying it to y'all. Y'all can pull them ribbons away. You're choosing not to. Only because you don't want to go into the Five of Wands conflict with this situation. I don't feel like it's conflict here. I feel like you're walking into a loving situation, which brings you justice, which brings the other person justice. You just have to make the effort. Okay? So, with the High Priestess being here, listen to your intuition. You got it. Don't doubt yourself. Because what you want is here, and the divine is guiding you. Okay? So, you guys, this is the end of your reading. If you enjoyed this reading, please give a video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.